Hello everybody, welcome back to another musical e-gaming video. Today we are going to be back in Hogwarts Legacy once again. We're going to be in the greenhouses, picking up where we left off here. Ooh, we got some Mallow Sweet Leaf and some Dittany. Okay. My gear slots are full. Well, we are here at the greenhouses. Apparently that one's locked, so I'll have to go back and exit through this door here. We have the greenhouses over there, but we also do need to go and sell some stuff at Hogsmeade, so I think we're going to go ahead and attend our lesson, and then after lessons we'll go over to Hogsmeade. We have our lesson here. Herbology.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
All right.
Do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Here we go.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Pat down that soil. There we go.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
There we go.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
You can tell
Now
she
for
loves
our
her job.
Next task will be planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Take that, Dittany. Oh, we have Poppy in here.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Miffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
There we go. We gotta wait.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished.
All right.
Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Revelio.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Okay, I don't see anything else here, so we're going to go over here with Leander Pruitt.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. You know that, of course.
I can't really say anything bad about Slytherin because I technically am one. I was sorted into House Slytherin back when I took the quiz like 2 or 3 years. Actually, it's been longer than that now. Like 4 or 5 years ago. Check to see if there's anything that I can take out from this room.
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Revelio.
What do we got here? Dirigible plums. This orange radish-like fruit floats upside down as it grows. Some believe it can enhance one's ability to accept the extraordinary. Huh.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
Okay, I need to select it. Put one in there, and I'll... that, and...
Look at that! That's kind of anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were. I mean, of course, you're not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
All right.
Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
That hissing is the venomous tentacula. Let's go ahead and head back to class. We need to go and speak with Professor
That
Garlic.
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here.
Revelio.
Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm eager to use them in fights.
Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
All right. We have attended Herbology.
But those mandrakes are relishing their new pots. Only cost me my sound hearing.
All right. We have the girl from Wagadu potions class, as well as we need to return to Duncan for Venomous Valor that we completed in the last episode. So let's go ahead, since we're already near the potions class, we can go and attend it.
Revelio.
Alright, greenhouse tree. Situated at the center of the Hogwarts greenhouse, this giant tree has a system of roots as deep-reaching and cultivated as the school's dungeons. I'm pretty sure that one of these areas, I think it's the one we were learning in. There's a spot that's going down underground a little bit here. Is it here? No? Guess it's the other room? Ah. Not in
Revelio.
here either. I could have sworn it was up in here, but oh well. It must be in the locked room. But this is the entrance to the Herbology greenhouses. We went through the hidden Herbology corridor, so we basically bypassed this room.
Revelio.
But if we go up the stairs and across the central hall over here,
Let there be no misgivings here. I always knew you were a troublemaker.
somebody got a howler.
Thief. A thief who would steal from their own father, no less. How could you? How could you? I have no more words. Only my disappointment. You are no child of mine.
Oh. Okay then.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Oof. Shots fired at Professor Black.
Revelio.
Seeing that they're not They're not wrong, but it's time for our first potions lessons.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
He's strict, but at least he's not like Snape.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
There we go.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your Herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing.
True.
And we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
All right.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Oh.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Why do you want to
Yes,
know?
but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Yeah, I can
I'll
get
get
you.
you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I was just
Glad I was able
relieved.
to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
A well-prepared ritual would...
Got the Fooper feather. Huh. Memorandum. Date 31st of December 1875. From or office subject Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has an increased amount of activity. Well, has had the increased amount of activity outside of the normal shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more orders to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Oh, dude. Mongrel fur. I'll take that.
Revelio.
Stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Don't fret if you run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
Professor Sharp's Aura Badge. Auras comprise the Ministry's magical law enforcement and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. This Aura Badge belongs to Professor Sharp.
Professor, what should I be doing again?
You should have collected the ingredients from my office and begun brewing a potion at your cauldron. Finish your potion and then return to me. Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it!
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I'm just gonna walk away.
Your potion should...
Fine job brewing your first Wiccanweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a busy year.
Dang it. Can't just walk out.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
About, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I need to get more Horcrux juice.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp wasn't happy. Leave me out of your grand plans next time.
Sorry to hear that. Hopefully he's already forgotten about it. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
Uh-huh. Anyway. We have completed our class for the day. We need to go ahead and make our way over to Hogsmeade. I'm going to go ahead and fast travel over to Hogsmeade, and we'll I need to get the North Hogsmeade Flue Flame as well. So I'll go over here to South Hogsmeade, travel, and then we'll pick up after we sell a bunch of stuff over at Gladrags. We'll make our way over to Gladrag's Wizardwear and sell a bunch of clothes that we do not need.
Gryffindor might seem like harmless fun, but not when you've had your hair done by Goliath instead.
Okay, Gladrag's Wizardwear.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these
Novelty
socks.
socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have socks.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you'd said the charm'd come out in the wash, but it hasn't.
Known someone so dramatic, just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back to Mr. Hill and get me some normal
When you
ones?
pay for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave.
All out of
You're
the new
starting to
socks,
cause
so
a
if your
scene.
feet are smelly, you'll have
Revelio.
to work it out for yourself.
Wash charms out of things.
Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your
What do we
time.
got here? Tartan Sunrise Scarf. What does that look like?
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Doesn't really look. What we got here?
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
The check cloak? Nah. What do we got here?
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Gray, yeah. That looks pretty cool. Horse riding it. Well, rose riding attire, sorry.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Another check cloak. Emerald Highland attire. Velvet school robe. Ooh. That looks interesting.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
But let's go ahead and sell. Getting nothing for that. Get rid of a bunch of stuff. Break in them galleons. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna get this
You won't be disappointed.
and
That's a
the
glad rags promise.
velvet.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Ooh, and it's actually leveling up my gear. So let's go ahead and do the velvet robe. And I'm going to actually change the appearance here, and we're not going to wear the robe. And we're going to sell our old stuff.
Stop by whenever you're about. Plenty for your perusal today.
Got
Take
two
your
new
time.
things to sell to you. There you go.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever
Thank
you're
you. Have a good one.
I could use some gold.
We have only one instrument at this band. I'm going to go ahead and donate some gold.
Thank you. This might be enough.
North Hogsmeade.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Honeydukes. Honeydukes Sweet Shop sells a variety of magical sweets, from fizzing whiskies to exploding bonbons. Customers would be wise to know precisely what effect they may experience before sampling the shop's wares. So next time we see this guy, we may see something added there. But we need to make our way over to Lower Hogsfield. If I go to the world map, we need to go to Lower Hogsfield to the Girl from Wagadu side quest. So we need to go back to Hogwarts and then make our way past the Owlry. But I am going to actually go to the Hogwarts map. We're going to go and go to the South Wing and start from the Clock Tower Courtyard. There we go. I'm going to start from the Clock Tower Courtyard and make our way over. All right. Okay, back at the covered bridge. The view here, though. We gotta go down. We're over by the Stone Circle, which you would know from my playthrough on Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And it's also place in where Prisoner of Azkaban, where Hermione punches Draco when she only slaps him in
This
the
looks
books.
intriguing.
Pay respects to Hagrid,
Revelio.
or at least to Robbie Coltrane. Outside of where Hagrid's hut would be. And then we're running back down here.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I can't say it
I've
this
never
time.
met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
It could be
Rookwood
dangerous.
and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right.
Nice.
But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Somebody's being threatened over here.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
You shouldn't be here. Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Collections section of the field guide has been updated with a new enemy type. You may learn valuable insights on enemies, such as their weaknesses to certain spells. Let's see. Enemy duelist. Among the quicker of Rookwood's agents, these witches will surprise their opponents with back-to-back attacks. The powerful Reductor Curse cannot be blocked by shield charms, but interrupting that cast with a Severing Charm will spin them to the point of them losing control and hitting one of their own gang. Okay.
We take hold them off, Reductor!
I'm not going anywhere.
You take it! You look over my dead body!
Digger, I'm not done with you.
Accio. Incendio.
Please stop!
Oh. Okay then.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
What was that quest I had for Professor Hackett? Avoid enemy attacks by dodge trolling. I should have just avoided the attacks by dodge rolling there, but let's talk to Miss Treadwell here.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me
Well,
why
I've been
two
learning by great
Ashwinders
teachers.
were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Who's Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Okay.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the
Revelio.
swell, and we'll see what happens.
Let's see here.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio. The flames make the pyre sink.
There we go.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Well, we
I take
found
we
out
can
what
call
it
that a
was.
success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Wow.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes.
Revelio.
Nice. We just completed the Trials of Merlin. We'll go ahead and collect some leech juice there. As you'll never know when you'll need. You never know when you need these materials.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Nice. Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington would like to speak to us. But we're going to save that for the next episode, guys. Right now, I want to complete this Merlin trial that is down the hill here.
Revelio.
No, I saw the... Can't really use this yet. Okay. Ah, it's up here. All the way up here. Come on. Climb up. There
Let's
it
see
is.
what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Accio.
There it goes. Down the hill. Is it gonna?
Accio.
No. Come back. Come here. Yeah, come here, you. Get into the hole. There it goes.
After all, Merlin.
2 out of 2 Merlin trials completed. There we go. And since we did that, let's go ahead and go into our challenges tab. Under exploration, complete Merlin trials. We just increased our storage capacity. For our gear slots. Let's check our field guide pages. We need to collect 3 more in Hogsmeade and 2 more here in Hogwarts in order to get the next unlock. We need to complete 3 more main story quests, as well as complete 2 more side quests. Before we end off the video, let's go ahead and we'll teleport. Well, not teleport. We'll use our Flue Flames on the Hogwarts grounds here, and we want to be in the Astronomy Wing, the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. Wait, do we not have the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower one? I'll use the Flue Flame at the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I'll have to get that tower Flue Flame in just a moment, because we do want to finish off that quest we started in the last one.
What are you up to now?
All right. It's downstairs here.
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery
Here you go,
yet?
Duncan.
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course.
I'm happy to help. Go
I
ahead,
hope
take
this
it.
helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
And we got a new set of robes as well.
Revelio.
Oh. New field guide page. Painting of Ilias. Painting depicts the young orphan wizard Ilias, who famously saved the entire village from an army of Dementors and the dark wizard Vexildian by conjuring a mouse Patronus.
Thought as much.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one
Revelio.
victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Lumos.
I'll take you.
Revelio.
Yeah, I don't. Where's that Flue Flame at? Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why.
Revelio.
Where is that Flue Flame at? Map. Is it upstairs? Gotta be upstairs somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's the flue flame.
You made your point.
He's getting chased again.
May we talk about this?
Revelio.
All right. Oh. We're back at Central Hall. All right. Second floor. This is going to the Ravenclaw Tower. We're going to head back to the common room. We gotta go up from here. Up from there, and then down. Huh. You want to speak it to us in the entrance hall, but we're not going to the entrance hall. We're going to go down past the statue of the One-Eyed Witch. To this staircase. And then go back to the fat lady. Thank you. And up to the dormitories. I believe it was... I think it was down one level. Yep. Right here. Where I can check the owl mail. No new mail. But guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next episode. And take care.